back to get what she wants.
Got a minute for an old friend?
Back to save the day.
He's one of the original good guys.
And back from the dead. All My Children is bringing it back.
Oh my God!
This is gonna be good. Watch All My Children weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 8 on SoapNet.
It's not too late to change your mind, honey.
No, I honestly think this is best for all of us.
I think we could really live here in peace. Would you like to give it another try?
Mom, no, it's a matter of time before we start fighting again. I love you too much for that.
I didn't know I was that difficult to live with.
You're just asking me to live without risk, and I can't do that.
You know, if you're determined to move out, why don't you at least wait till you find another apartment?
It could be a long time.
Well, you know you are imposing on Myrtle.
No, I won't be imposing. I will be carrying my own weight over there.
Well, what about Bonnie?
Has she ever been a problem here?
Oh, no, she's not.
Well, I won't allow her to be a problem there either. Myrtle and Bonnie get along very well. Honestly, that won't be a problem. Don't.
I just don't think you're going to like it there, Devin.
Mom, please.
No, I mean that. You're not really going to have any privacy of your own, and Opal's always running in and out all the time, and she's off the wall.
Yeah, and you, at the moment, are like a dog with a bone.
I can't help that, Devin. I'm not proud, and I want to keep you here.
Please, I have made my decision. Please, let's drop it. I'm going, okay?
And already, Mommy.
Oh, okay. Good, sweetheart. You stay here and keep Grandma company, all right? Because I'm going to finish packing up.
Come here, sweetheart. Are you looking forward to your visit with Mrs. Fargate? Mm-hmm. Oh, good. You promise me you are going to be a very good little girl?
Oh, I will, Grandma, but I'm going to miss you.
Oh, I'm going to miss you, too. I'm going to come see you. Is that okay? And then you're going to come visit with me. Is that okay, too?
Can I spend the night?
You bet you can spend the night. We'll have lots of pajama parties, and I'm going to keep your room just the way it is right now, okay?
Grandma, when will Mark be back?
Well, I'm not sure. Maybe a while yet.
Will you tell him where I am so he can write to me?
Oh, you bet I will. And I want you to remember one very important thing, okay? That I love you very much.
I love you, too.
Oh, good. You look very pretty. Oops.
Yes, Mommy?
Come on up here for a second, will you?
I'm coming.
Oh, hi, Ellen. Lynn, yes, come in. You here to see Devin?
Oh, yeah, actually, I'm here to help her move.
Well, that was very thoughtful of you.
I thought she could use a hand.
Would you tell me something? Was it your idea that Devin move out?
No.
You approve of it, though, right?
I don't think it's a bad idea.
You see, I don't understand something. I thought psychologists were supposed to help people solve their problems, not drive a wedge right between them.
He's come a long way.
Yeah, well, that's thanks to you.
Oh, and Frank.
Yeah.
Frank always believed in him. I just wish that he could be here to see Jesse in college.
Yeah, me too. I'm sure he'd be very proud of him.
Yes, I'm sure he would be, as I am.
Yeah. I understand Jesse's pretty talented.
Oh, yes, he has a very nice voice. But you know, he really is interested in studying music and getting a degree, and that's what makes me happy.
Nice. Well, hard work and determination are half of it. He seems to have that in control.
He's getting it.
Great. Great. Well, with any luck, he could have quite a career.
That's what I keep telling him.
Listen, I'm sorry to cut this short, but duty calls.
Oh, I
Good to see
understand.
you.
It's good to see you, too. Take care of
Take
yourself.
care, yes.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Delivery room. Please report to delivery room staff.
Mrs. Grant. Oh, excuse me. Have you seen Jesse?
No, I haven't. Hello, Mrs. Nelson. Why don't you sit down?
Thank you.
Why are you looking for Jesse?
Well, I'm just sure Greg must be with him.
Well, I would assume that Jesse is still in classes.
Oh, no, I don't think so.
No, I feel very strongly that he's probably dragged Greg off with him somewhere.
Oh, well, why do you think that?
Well, Greg isn't in school. One of his classmates phoned this morning and said that he hadn't turned up for one of his classes. Well, I have been looking everywhere for him.
Well, what makes you think that Jessie has dragged Greg off somewhere?
Oh, well, Greg told me this morning that he knows Angela Baxter is pregnant.
What?
And apparently Jessie doesn't know about it, and Greg had been debating with himself whether or not he...
What do you mean Greg said that Angie Baxter is pregnant?
You mean you don't know either?
Oh, no, there must be some mistake.
Greg would certainly never lie about a thing like that. I told him to stay out of this whole thing, and no doubt the both of them are chasing off someplace right now looking for that girl.
Baxter! Well, did you see Angie? I saw her. Man, you the reason for this whole scene here, you know that?
Keep your voice down. This is a hospital.
You're the one that told her never to tell me about it.
It was strictly her decision.
That's a bunch of lies, man. You always hated my guts. You forced her to sign those papers.
It was Angie's decision, and I say it's a wise one.
No, man. My son is gone. It's your fault. My son is gone.
Well, you don't deserve to be a parent, and you should be glad that the baby's adopted. Man, kill Jesse! Jesse! No!
You arrested! You're gonna pay for this, boy. You're gonna pay for this! Don't think you won this one, man.
Look, it's over and done with. And Angie's through with you, so stay away from her.
It ain't over, Baxter.
It's okay, Jess. It's all right.
Hey, Nelson, what am I gonna do? They got my son. They stole my son from me, man.
What about Cliff?
Nina, it's not easy to keep a secret. I mean, even the most personal matters. I don't want to embarrass you, but I know about you and Cliff.
What about us?
Well, should we just call it your indiscretion? I know that you were with Cliff while Steve was away on the business trip in Texas.
And who told you about
Well,
that,
that is
Steve?
irrelevant. That is absolutely irrelevant. The fact is that you allowed him to seduce you.
Nobody seduced
All right,
anybody,
call it
Father.
whatever you want. Nina, you mustn't allow that to happen again.
It won't.
Hope I can believe that.
You can believe it because it was an unusual set of circumstances and they just won't happen again.
Well, I just hope that's true. Well, meanwhile, I've taken steps to protect you. I've talked to Cliff.
Oh, Father.
I did it for your own good. Well, of course, you know, at first he denied it, sneaking liar that he is. But when I cornered him, you know what he did? He started to attack Steve. I mean, he just doesn't take responsibility for his actions.
But he did admit that it happened.
Oh, well, he said, yes, it did happen. It was a mistake. Wouldn't happen. I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him.
At least he was honest enough to admit that it was a mistake.
Oh, Nina, really? You still believe in him? I mean, he'd take any opportunity to seduce you again.
I can't tell you enough times he did not seduce me.
Please.
Besides, he's not even interested in me. He's interested in another woman.
My dearest Nina, he salivates at the very thought of the Cortland fortune. He would walk through hot coals to get his hands on it.
He is not interested in my money. He never has been.
I know a great deal more about human greed than you do, but don't worry. I've warned him to stay away from him.
Would you just quit interfering?
I advise you to do the same thing. Avoid him, Nina. Avoid him like the plague. Don't give him a chance to get to you again.
I appreciate your advice, but you don't have to worry about it because, believe me, if it weren't for Bobby, I would never even see Cliff again.